first time this week. And another huge stop from the Ukraine side.
Right away, Ukraine is very dialed into the scouting report. Cuba's moving around. Every team in the VNL is tough, and you can't have those undisciplined errors like the 2 net touches we've seen.
Better from Cuba. Ball is up. Swing on the outside, but again, it is the block of Ukraine right now that is big plays by him. 23 points against Brazil he had. But again, Ukraine are making quick. Looking for some more points for Cuba. Heavy serve, but handled well, and Ukraine get Cuba in a sticky situation again. Tight ball, recycle. Cuba back again, and what a rip. This time, Bissett does not get denied.
At this point, it feels like Cuba's finally found their rhythm. They're passing better. That's allowing the offense.
That is certainly a huge weapon on Ukraine's side. Oh, communication, free ball coming. Just on the back line. Ukraine to the outside, the overload again, but there's the cover. From the back court, Jans is not going quietly. Serve right here. Cuba from the back court, there it is, the pipe that has been busting through the seams of that Ukraine block.
And now Cuba's moving that back row attack around.
Concepcion on the serve. Drops it in front of Boyko. And that's a really well-handled play from Ukraine.
Just incredibly dynamic on Ukraine's side. Very great getting this.
Goes a floater. But it doesn't matter. The block is denying Cuba, and Cuba keeps this one in play. Easy ball for Ukraine. There's the tip back. Another try on the outside. Well read. Tondike straight up to his captain, and they have practiced that a time or two.
That was an incredible heads-up play on Cuba's side. You don't need someone to come and set the second ball.
Powerful serve. Tupci's back there. Tip from the captain of Cuba. Out of system play on the net. Good set. Touch is there from Garcia and the rundown. Cuba keep this ball in play. Free ball coming. Ukraine to capitalize through the middle, and another great pickup from Garcia. Off the hands. Awesome rally unfolding. Good recycle play. Ukraine now more power, and again the defense picks it up. Cuba have the final say in the longest rally of the match. These guys are physical, athletic, dynamic players that it is just so fun to watch. How about a pancake as well? On the outside. Well slowed down by the block of Ukraine, and the backcourt's coming, but the block is there and waiting. Concepcion denying.
Concepcion taking control of the front line. Massive wrap. Watch Concepcion's hand.
Pros are there for. Either pick them up or chest bump them. Take your pick. Oh, again, 2 for 2. Count it. Going back Ukraine's way. Swing from the backcourt. That's been working for Cuba.
Yeah, getting that back row attack going this time on the...
The 2 of them, hugely important. Well picked up, but the opposite's out of the attack. Jans is the only one available. Ukraine to the outside. Tupcia into hands, and the hands are there. Set, point, Cuba. Ace, serve, Cuba, and set number 2 is done. Kovalov. Strong serve on Cuba's side. But the block is good, and Masso shut down on the outside.
And sent Tupci flying because that block was coming in so hot. Great shutdown from...
For blow. Back this time to Masso on the right side. That ball comes back into play. Is it good? Cuba. Captain Cool once again. Solid swing in the middle. Fiel getting going.
Beautiful set from...
Ball's in play. Too soft, and there's that question always. And again, Marlon Yant, undeniable from the end line.
Beautiful serve. Great toss.
Advantage. Serving immediately on the brand new libero on court. No surprise there, handled well by Martinez, but it's a point and a 4-20. High ball outside, chance to close it, and they do. It is Kovalov to be solid, and again, he's targeted, no surprise there. Cuba out of play, but what a defense off the block touch. Second time in a row. Ukraine again, but the block says no. I've been so impressed with Ukraine coming out of the gate at this first VNL. Put pressure on everyone they've touched so far because of that solid block right there.
It's so difficult to get by Yuri Semeniuk. He is
tied up at sevens. Overpass, free ball for Cuba, and it is good. Concepcion will not release that one. Good. Plenty of experience for him. Soft serve for Ukraine. Comes back off the chest.
That big attack continuing to roll for Ukraine anytime they can get it.
2 years ago. So this would be a big one for Ukraine to take. But then again, Cuba's not. Ball in play for Cuba. Tip from the backcourt. That one has to feel extra special. It's not just power on this Cuban side.
Yeah, they set just a little bit off, so a really good adjustment from the attack.
The blockers on the other side to make choices. Oh, no choice to make there. Semeniuk, ball in hand, ball down.
Yeah, it's so difficult to block because of the height that he has.
See how Garcia's elbow is feeling after that collision with the fan just moments ago. And he finds himself the target. Good work by Jan to step in because that was a little bit tricky on Garcia in the immediate comeback.
And
Big swing. Chance again. And another one. The block is dominant by the team in red. Point for Cuba. Ball in play. Gomez to the outside. Yant is the go-to guy, and he will nail it. That is it. The fourth set goes the way of Cuba, and we're going to 5. 19. Here come Ukraine getting us underway with set number 5, and again, there he is, right on cue. Marlon as well. Concepcion this time. Targets Boyko. That's not what you want if you're wearing a red jersey. Another big swing on the outside.
just bouncing balls.
This one in play. What a powerful rip from the backcourt.
Ukraine's big attacker anywhere on the back line has been in fifth.
Tupche. Handled well by Cuba. Off the hands goes Masso. Tip. Picked up again. They're targeting him to get him out of that offense. Doesn't work though, because you know who's waiting in the wings. That's that man right there, Jan.
What a swing from Jan. He wasn't even in the zone up until that set happened. Out of bounds.
Haven't seen as much offense from Masso, but doesn't matter if you're getting ace serves like that. Kovalov flying through.
That's a great adjustment from
who gets a little string of points here together. Well, that will help for Ukraine. The man of the hour, Yuri Semeniuk. Serve looks good. Garcia on the floor. Yeah, it looks like he's just closing his eyes and ripping at it.
I mean, he is finding these.
Simple serve. Masso hands that, takes that with his hands, but the block says absolutely not to Yant. Chance for misses here, and Bissett goes over the line, and it is a set point match point. Ukraine have done it in 5 sets. They have silenced this Cuban side.